Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Wow, what a great looking crowd. When my wife Karen shared with me her vision of this, I had no idea what was going to happen, but Karen nailed it on this, didn't she? Let's give Karen a round of applause. Supervisor Spiegel. I am so honored to be able to MC the inaugural event, and boy, you all look beautiful. It is amazing. This is really great. We have a whole list of things that we're going to be doing. We're going to be actually presenting colors in a couple of minutes, and I just want to let you know that the dinner will be served, but while we present colors, everything will kind of cease. And I'm going to go through and do some introductions in just a couple of minutes. In fact, I'll start right now. Could we just have the honorees please stand at this time? And they'll be introduced properly later. And I had that note here because I want to definitely get all of them acknowledged. So if we could have Kathy Barbet please stand. Kathy, we're here for you. Don Kindred, if we could have you please stand, and please remain standing. Herbert Surilo. I probably butchered that name, didn't I? It's not my strong suit, okay. So, Hugo Bustamante. Hugo. Joyce Hoin Odole. I'm going to call you Joyce. Sumaya Youssef is unable to attend, but let's give her a round of applause. Jan Lee Watson. If there are any veterans that are in the room, if you could please stand at this time, all veterans. Let's give the veterans a round of applause. If you happen to know a veteran, please stand. All veterans remain standing, please. If you know a veteran, please stand. If you believe in America, please stand. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to actually have the colors presented. I'm so honored to have from the American Legion Joe Dominguez Post 742 Honor Guard, we have Richard Cortez, the commander. He is a Vietnam era veteran. And Tom Sherman, Vice Commander. He is a Vietnam veteran. They will present the colors, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance and the national anthem sung by Vietnam veteran Johnny Griffiths. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome as we present the colors.
If I could have everybody please turn to face the flag. We are going to do the national Pledge of Allegiance. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming? whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Color guard, lid, face. Forward, turn. Let's give a round of applause to Joe Dominguez, Post 742. You may all be seated. To all the veterans, welcome home. So it gives me a great deal of pleasure to introduce some of the other VIPs that are here. Of course, we saw the VIPs that we're really here for, those seniors that are being recognized today, those special people, and you'll hear a lot about them in a couple of minutes. But representing the City of Canyon Lake, Council Member Jennifer Dine. Jennifer, thank you. From the City of Corona, Council Member Wes Speak. For the City of Eastvale, Mayor Todd Rigby. From the City of Jurupa Valley, Amy Sell with the City Manager's Office. The City of Norco, Mayor Robin Grudenbauer. Mayor Pro Tem Kevin Bash. The City Manager, Lori Sasung. Chief of Police, Lieutenant Richard Francic. From City of Lake Elsinore, the Mayor, Natasha Johnson. Representatives from the office of Congressman Ken Calvert, Jet Benavides. The office of Senator Richard Roth, Kimberly Serino. The office of Kelly Ciarto, Representative Braxton Defentorium. Braxton, we're gonna work on that. I apologize. From the office of Assembly Member Bill Aselli, Representative Andrew Bandek. The office of Assembly Member Sabrina Cervantes, Representative Alex Lopez. And the Honorable Supervisor Karen Spiegel. We also would like to do a special thank you and a shout out to those people that helped us quite a bit. The flowers today were coordinated through Norco High School Flower Shop, and they provided those beautiful flower arrangements today. We want to give a special thank you to Janet Gotsky's Foundation. And on your way out today, you'll be receiving a cupcake sponsored by the Cupcake and Espresso Bar. We also would, you can give them a round of applause as well. And then we would like to also acknowledge all of our sponsors who have been so generous with their donations to make this, the inaugural event, such a success. Our silver sponsors, Molina Healthcare, Waste Management, and Kaiser Permanente. Our gold sponsors, the District at Jurupa Valley. Well, that's what I like. I like when people are really excited about their sponsorship. So, Eastvale Chamber of Commerce. Harry, thank you. Riverside County Foundation on Aging. Riverside County Office on Aging. Tilden Coil Constructors. Corona Regional Medical Center. They're very quiet. Sam, where's your cheering? Come on, Corona Regional Medical Center. OPR Communications. The senior sponsors, Lake Elsinore. I believe that's Lake Elsinore Chamber. Corona Chamber of Commerce. Innovage. CR&R. Altura Federal Credit Union. And thank you to Glen Ivy Golf Club for hosting today's event. So at this time, I am deeply honored and privileged. When I first met Karen, fortunately she had very low expectations, and I hit every mark on that low pole there. But this lady is a go-getter. She's an amazing individual. She's the glue that holds our family and our county together. She is a consensus builder, and she's an amazing individual. She had the vision to do something like this, and in my wildest dreams, I never thought a packed house would be here. I'm pretty optimistic, but she is a visionary. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our county supervisor, the Honorable Karen Spiegel.
Okay, you can come off the couch now. You know, it is about a team, and it's bond. Not you became part of District 2. Sorry. But we're working together to try and bring everybody together at the table and being participants. I think that's what's really important. And we have done over the years so many things, and I always try and bring other people. Now this event today, we didn't include only just to get the first one done. It's not the first annual. How many of you heard first annual? How do you have the first annual? It's called inaugural. So today is the inaugural. But our second annual, I am hoping, and I will be pulling and twisting arms to have somebody from each city at the table to help plan the next year's. So today, think about who you want to have from your city. You can be more than one person. And it's okay to critique and bring that to the table. Suggestions for the next one. Because bigger and better is always good. And inclusive. And everybody having a say. So that's what I'm looking forward to. So as we move along, just keep in the back of your head. And then, of course, next year's nominees and the process. This year we had a very loose process. You know, the first one's always the one you get it out the door and you get it done, and then you could build from there. So I have to tell you, this was above my vision. I've also had a very humbling time the last few weeks. This month has been a month of learning to get my hands off things. I have a staff. And as I said, things change in January. My staff has doubled, almost doubled, because we didn't have as much unincorporated area before, and now we've included so much more. And so it's a learning experience for me, and that's why we had to get a bigger group. But let me tell you, I had a great team before, my first 4 years. But that team was for one purpose. Now we have an awesome team that has come and gelled, and I'm sure most of you have had the opportunity to meet them, but I'm going to introduce each one of them. My chief of staff, Phil Pauley. My deputy chief is Debbie Rose, but she's also handles all of our health and human services. So when you have an issue with health and human services, she is the knowledge that has been around the county for quite a few years in that area. So she is very well versed on it. So Debbie Rose. Now, if you've been around and saw District 2, you'll notice a change in our social media as of January, didn't you? I mean, I have not been busier than I was before, but now you see it. I have a great communications director. She walks around me with that stupid camera, but, you know, we get our message out. We want you to be involved, but you can't be involved if you don't know about it. So we have Elise here who has been done a great job in communicating with our communities. So Elise. Now, when we talk about our district grew, we took in quite a bit of the former District 1. How many of you were District 1? There's quite a few. Now you're District 2. But there's, we smile when we say that. But I had a big learning experience overnight. So what I did was kept Tom. So Tom was District 1 before, does all of our land use. And so Tom now, if you see his shirts, it says District 1 and 2. He was forgetting to change his shirts when he was doing District 2 stuff, and I would look and go, really? He'd have District 1 on his shirt. So he now has his shirts that says District 1 and District 2. So Tom, catch him. You'll learn that as much as seniors are high priority for me, I think we don't look at the expectations, the contributions that our senior community does. Everybody, oh, they're retired. Well, there's many of us seniors that are not retired. And there's those that are retired that are still working but volunteering. So then the other end of the spectrum is our youth. We have a youth council, youth advisory council, and that's run by Jackie. Where's Jackie? Raise your hand higher. Many of our individuals in the county were formerly from our youth advisory committee. So it's really a stepping point for the learning and growing within our county. Now, if any of you have tried to schedule a meeting with me, you have to get past Lil. She does my calendar. And when I was first elected, I had a paper calendar. Once I was sworn in, she took it away from me. She controls my life. I call her my handler. But Lil is the one that does all the scheduling for us. And those of you who have applied for SID grants, Lil is the one that coordinates all the SID grants. So she's the person to talk to for any of those things. So Lil? And Maddie, if you call our office, you will get the voice of Maddie. She is our all-to coordinator of where to direct everybody and everything. Where's Maddie? Is she outside? Oh, there she is. Maddie's back there. And for events, you'll see Melania quite a bit. She's my go-to person. She shows up to all the events and hands out certificates and does whatever we need to do. She works with Jackie with our youth advisory. There's all kinds of stuff that Melania. Is she in there? Melania? And I saved the last one of our team members because she's the one that put this event together. I gave her an idea. And when we first started this, Phil decided when District 2 grew to where we are today, and we had nobody to put events together, and I kept saying, well, let's do this. We started the Woman of the Year through the county. For International Women's Day on March 8th, we've now, where we recognize a woman each year as our District 2 Woman of the Year. We have a Volunteer of the Year program I started a couple years ago. And so that's something. And now, with this Senior Legacy Award, I didn't give much parameters, kind of said, do it. And I've had to step back and was told to butt out nicely. Not quite those words. But Amber Smalley has just been incredible, and I just want us all to give her a thank you to put this whole event together. Of course, the rest of the team all helped out. I mean, they were all running around yesterday like crazy. I was gone the last 2.5 weeks. We were in Israel. So they made my vacation time the same time so that I would butt out really, like far away. And then I didn't have access to my emails for the county email, so anyway. But I just appreciate, and I appreciate all of you. And I was very sincere and serious that I am expecting somebody from each of our cities and the unincorporated areas to come to the table in planning next year's. And anytime you have a question, if you have a suggestion, we are open. I'm not one of those ones that sits back. I want to be involved. I'm hands-on. And we can't get better. We can't become more of a team if we don't know and hear from you. So please feel free to call our office at any time and to share good and bad and suggestions for some other new and exciting things that we can be doing, because we like to come together. And I think one of the ones that really shows is we have a Santa River Bottom, which was my former District 2. We still keep that going. We pass it on to Parks to do it. We have our elected women's group that does monthly calls. There's all kinds of things we can be doing, but we need to hear from you. And most importantly, thank you for being here today to honor some incredible folks that have given back into our communities. Volunteerism is what keeps the glue in our communities. I know when I was in Corona on the city council there, we would have the library and talk about the hours that just the volunteers in the library would do. And then if you put the pay to that, the hundreds of thousands of dollars that a city gets out of our volunteers, that we're not paying staff. And that's what's really exciting, is the volunteerism is still around. And I want to let everybody know these wonderful folks that are going to do it, whether they get recognized or not. So today, it's about recognizing them and saying thank you.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Supervisor. It's kind of hard for me to do that, but honey, today we celebrate our anniversary of 13,898 days together, and I cannot wait till we get to 14,000 days. So, Amber, would you please stand? Karen acknowledged you, but let's give her a real round of applause here and show our love for her. Wow, this is amazing. Absolutely amazing. So, I did have a side note that was given to me. If by chance any of you parked at the lodge, I have no idea where the lodge is, but if you parked at the lodge, we ask that you kind of slide out and move your cars, or when we get done here in about 45 minutes, your car may not be there. They will tow it. So I don't know where the lodge is. Any of the servers, do you guys know where the lodge is? Where's the lodge? Okay, so you're going to take... Thank you so much. So you can keep your car there, and thank you. That is awesome. He's a VIP. He's awesome. So how this is going to work, and let me just go over here for just a moment. We have so many citations and plaques and beautiful awards and bags for the honorees today. We're going to be calling each one on up. There's going to be a video shown, and then we're going to make those presentations. So as I call the people up, we'll first watch the video, then I'll call them up, and along with their representative and our Honorable Karen Spiegel will be up here also. So the first honoree that we want to do this, and we're going to try this out and see how well this goes, but please watch the video that will explain a little bit about a resident from the city of Canyon Lake, Kathy Barbay. So please watch the video.
I am Kathy Barbay, and I live in Canyon Lake, California. The biggest entity that I volunteer for is Canyon Lake Senior Center. It's one of the amenities we have here in the lake, and I have been coming here for probably almost 20 years. And early on, because I was here so much, I was asked to be on the board. Our senior center is self-managing, and it's a place where seniors come and can be comfortable and socialize and do different activities. The thing that I started coming here with was sewing. We have a huge outpouring of people that come and buy handmade things here at the senior center. Then the money goes back into the senior center. I started quilting many years ago, and then I heard about a group called Quilts of Valor. And Quilts of Valor makes quilts for service people and veterans, and then give it to them to thank them for their service. So I initiated people here at the Senior Center to make Quilts of Valor, and it's really one of my passions. I really like saying thank you to all the servicemen. I tried to think about how many quilts that I have motivated all of my group to make, and I would say over 100. It's just a really rewarding thing to give a quilt to these servicemen. So in quilting, I also belong to a quilt guild in Hemet, and in that guild we also make quilts for hospice people, and I've made a lot of those quilts. They also give them to the police departments in the cities surrounding. And what's nice and a little sad to think about, but the policemen pull over somebody and there's children in the cars or something like that. So these quilts are in the policemen's trunks, and they can give them to the children to maybe ease their fears. I've belonged to a lot of clubs that also have given back scholarships. There's Women's Club, Mermaids Club, Yacht Club, some more clubs. It's enjoyable to be part of them. I just am very overwhelmed to be nominated for this. I think I tend to be a behind-the-scenes person, so this is very, very appreciated, and that the City Council of Canyon Lake has considered me. I know Dale Welty. I've known him for quite a few years, and he's on the City Council. And many of the other people are there. Bert, my husband, and so he's always supportive of all of my activities, and that's wonderful. And I really appreciate Supervisor Karen Spiegel for doing this program. It's just very nice to see programs where people are honored. So thank you very much.
So ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring up the mayor from Canyon Lake, Jeremy Smith, as well as Mrs. Kathy Barbay. It would be appropriate if you guys wanted to get up off your seats and give her the love and respect. I was at the Elks Lodge when they presented those quilts, and you see grown men just hug on to those. It was absolutely amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, for our first presentation, City of Canyon Lake and Kathy. I apologize. Tell me your name again.
Hi, I'm Dale Welty. I'm the Mayor Pro Tem of Canyon Lake. Jeremy Smith could not make it today. I had other obligations, so he sent me in, as the Mayor Pro Tem does, and took his place for the day.
Well, you got a good job then. This is good. Thanks for being here. And anyone that wants to do paparazzi photos, let's get them done. And others need to get theirs, so keep smiling over here, Kathy. Amazing job that you've done. Everyone got their photo? One more. Go ahead. You're good? Okay. Congratulations and thank you so very much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Our second honoree is from the city of Corona, and I've known this gentleman for quite a while, but we'll go ahead and watch the video, and then we'll bring up Wes, who is our former mayor and council member, and Don Kindred. So let's watch the video.
Hi, my name is Don Kindred, and I'm a 20-year resident of Corona, California. I volunteer for quite a few organizations right now. I founded the Corona Symphony Orchestra in 2008, and then under the umbrella of that nonprofit corporation, we started a school of music in 10 years ago now. I'm also the treasurer and board member of Christian Arts and Theater. I'm also coming up president of Kiwanis here in Corona. I am on the President's Advisory Board at RivCo College and on the Measure GG Oversight Committee for Corona-Norco Unified School District. I had a very successful 42-year career in retail and logistics, and after that it was time for me to give back. And I've just felt that it's my responsibility now to try to make Corona and the surrounding area just a better place to live. If I can make a difference, a positive difference, I will. It's a blast. I just enjoy interacting with people and making a positive difference if I can. And there's just so much to do right now in any community. I just want to be a part of it. Everybody that is in a place in their life that can volunteer should volunteer because they have a lot to offer, and there's a lot of organizations that need them. I've been involved in music all my life. When I was all the way back to age 9, I've been playing string bass, and at age 12, somebody told me I can sing very well. I did not know that, but I started singing up in San Francisco, where I was born and raised, and I was asked to join the San Francisco Boys Chorus. Next thing I know, I'm working with the San Francisco Opera Company as a professional level young singer. I had the opportunity of singing on the Ed Sullivan Show back when I was 12 years old. All kinds of fun stuff like that. I've continued playing string bass all my life and still do today, as well as teach string bass. I've always enjoyed music of all genres and played music of all genres, obviously, whether it's jazz or orchestral, rock and roll. I've played it all. I enjoy it all. It's just fun. I've been blessed with the opportunity of being able to get out in the community and do all these things. I look around at all the people that in this community that work so hard on a volunteer basis, and I'm just amazed, and I just thankful I can work with these people. They're powerful in the community. They make a positive difference, and I enjoy working with people like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Don Kindred and Mr. Wes Speak. And while they're coming on up, Don has a whole nother side to him, and hopefully this November he'll be able to share his story when he served in the military with everyone. It's an amazing story. He also, in the retail area, you got to service, and it was like the Amazon of today, but got to service the Reagans when they were governor. Mrs. Reagan was you were the personal shopper. And then when when Karen and I were challenged by Washington, D.C. to bring out a gentleman by the name of Yo-Yo Ma, right? I didn't even know who that was. We made a phone call to Cindy and to Don, and it was handled amazing stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, Don Kindred and Wes Speak. Right, no, but I'm sorry. musical. Yeah. I'll get you some. There's a lot of people that want your photos, so. Okay, Kimberly, did you get yours? Okay. Anyone else? Ladies and gentlemen, Dawn Kindred. Thank you so much, Dawn. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Bobby.
Thank you, buddy.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you. Our third honoree is from the city of Eastvale. Herbert, I'm going to try my darndest on this, but if I mess it up, you can blame my wife. She had the low expectations. She married me. If she would have married someone that could announce better, it would have been much better for you. But Herbert Cirillo? How about Herbert? Okay, so we're gonna watch the video and then he'll come on up, okay?
Hello everyone, my name is Herbert Cirillo and I'm representing Eastvale, California. I was contacted by our city council members and said we need to get this program going, and so our Eastvale developed the Community Enhancement Volunteer Team. And we got started with only 3 members, but we thought it would be a great idea just to be out there visibly in our business districts. As volunteers in Eastvale, we understand that we're ambassadors of the city and represent the city, and we love to just engage with the community and bring that unity together and elevate our community as well. And so we've strategically have some ideas on how to patrol, utilize our volunteer patrol time, and we have a structured district map, and so we focus on patrolling around our schools, around our parks, around our communities, and I guess the majority of it would be around our business districts. All of our business districts in Eastvale are very important to us. You know, as a retired law enforcement officer and now a citizen and resident of Eastvale, I just felt there was an opportunity to give back to my community. Having a passion for serving, I just felt like it was a great opportunity to place myself into that type of position to see if I could use some of my past talents and just cooperate with the city and its residents and develop the volunteer team. You know, I am honored, and I remain to stay humble because it's not just about me. The volunteer team is exactly what it is. It is a team. It's a team effort, and it takes a lot of hands to build a village. And so it is collectively a team. So for me to be here seated in this position, I am truly honored and I'm grateful, but I will be accepting this type of award on behalf of the whole team.
Wow. Pretty awesome there. Thank you so much. Could we have the representatives from the city of Eastvale, and let's get Herbert on up. I'm not even going to butcher your name anymore. I hope my wife will still be married to me. And let's welcome the mayor for the city of Eastvale, Todd Rigby. Amazing. You know, this guy is one that if you need something done, you just go to Herbert and he'll get it done. So please go right on over. So turn this way now. Okay. Right there. Got it, Kimberly? Anyone else? Let's give a round of applause again to Herbert. And what we're going to do right now is change things up a little bit. We're going to have some entertainment. It is a group called Just for Us. So ladies and gentlemen, put your, pardon? Just Us 4. I'm so sorry. Like I said, you know, so you guys with hard names, I can't even read. So there is hope for all of you, okay? Are we ready? So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Just Us 4.
We are here just for you, though. This is it. You just stare at us, okay?
Good crowd.
Don't expect anything.
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Ready?
Okay, here we go.
Chattanooga, 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 Chattanooga. Pardon me, boy, is that the Chattanooga choo-choo? Yeah, yeah. Track 29. Give me a shine, Chattanooga, Chattanooga. Can you afford to board the Chattanooga choo-choo? Yeah, yeah. We've got a fare and just a trifle to spare. You leave the Pennsylvania station about 3:45. Read a magazine and then you're in Baltimore. Dinner in the diner, nothing could be finer than to have your ham and eggs in Carolina. When you hear the whistle blowing, ain't you a bar? Then you know that Tennessee is not very far. Shovel all the coal in, gotta keep it going. Woo woo, Chattanooga, there we are. There's gonna be a certain party at the station. Yeah, yeah. Satin and lace. I used to call funny face. Chattanooga, Chattanooga. He's gonna cry until I tell you that I'll never roam, never roam. Chattanooga, choo-choo, won't you carry me home? You leave the Pennsylvania station about 3:45. Read a magazine and then you're in Baltimore. Dinner in the diner, nothing could be finer than to have your ham and eggs in Carolina. When you hear the whistle blowing, ain't you a boy? Then you know that Tennessee is not very far. Shovel all the coal in, gotta keep it going. Woo woo, Chattanooga, there we are. Chattanooga, Chattanooga. He's gonna cry until I tell you that I'll never roam, never roam. Chattanooga, choo-choo, won't you carry me, Chattanooga, choo-choo? Won't you carry me, Chattanooga, choo-choo? Won't you carry me home? Chattanooga, Chattanooga, all aboard. Chattanooga, Chattanooga, all aboard. Chattanooga, Chattanooga, all aboard. Woo, woo.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, oh, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. What an honor it is for us to be here on this special occasion. We are just us four. We're gonna be with you for the next 12 hours. No potty breaks. Make it interesting. Drink a lot. No, we're happy to be here. We got just a few songs for you. 4 songs. This next one is a great little sing-along song. So if you know the words, just feel free to let us handle it, okay? Because we got the contract and well. Gonna throw me off my harmonies, I bet. I'm kidding. Jump right in and sing along. Here we go. It's a great little sing-along song. Sing, sing, singing in the rain. Sing, sing, singing in the rain.
Sing, 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 sing. I'm singing in the rain. Sing, 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 singing in the rain. Singing in the rain, just singing. Singing in the rain, I'm singing.
Yes, I'm singing
in the rain,
the rain. Yes, I'm
singing in the rain, singing, yeah, singing. I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling! I'm happy again. I'm laughing at clouds so dark up above.
December seems sunny as spring.
Why do I get up each morning to start happy and head up with joy in my heart?
Why is each new task a trifle to do? Because I am living a full life with you. Stormy clouds chase everyone from the place. Come on without rain and a smile on my face. I walk down the lane with a happy refrain and singing, just singing in the rain.
Thank you very much. So this next song is, what happened was we sent about our top 30 songs and they picked the 4 songs. And this one, I mentioned that because this one is quite unique. This is a very unique song and it's one of our favorites to do. So we're so happy that this was one that was picked. It's kind of a song that needs no introduction, but I'll introduce it anyways. Here we go. Welcome to Entertainment Tonight. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take you on a journey of all the greatest television theme songs throughout the ages, including this family favorite.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Schlemiel, Schlemazel, Hasenpfeffer Incorporated. We're gonna do it. Give us any chance, we'll take it. Give us any rule, we'll break it. We're gonna make our dreams come true. Doing it our way. Nothing's gonna turn us back now. Straight ahead and on the track now. We're gonna make our dreams come true. And we'll do it our way. That's our way. Make all our dreams come true. And we'll do it our way. That's our way. Make all our dreams come true. For me and you.
Come and knock on our door. We've been waiting for you. Where the kisses are hers and his. Three's company too. You'll see that
Lightning's a falling and thunder is calling for you.
down at our rendezvous.
Our rendezvous.
Three is company too. Here's a story of a lovely lady who was waking up to very lovely girls. All of them had hair of gold, like their mother, the youngest one in curls.
It's a story of a man named Brady who was busy with 3 boys of his own. They were 4 men living all together, yet they were all alone. Till the one day when the lady met this fellow, and they knew that it was much more than a hunch, that this group would somehow form a family. That's the way we all became the Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch. That's the way we became the Brady Bunch.
Green Acres is the place for me. Farm living is the life for me. Land spreading out so far and wide. Keep Manhattan, just give me that countryside.
till his voice is hoarse. You never heard of a talking horse?
Well, listen to this.
Come and listen to a story about a man named Jed. Poor mountaineer barely kept his family fed. Then one day he was shooting at some food. Went up from the ground, come a bubbling crude. Oil, that is, black gold, Texas tea. Well, the first thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. Kinfolk said, "Get move away from there!" They said,
California is the place you ought to be.
so they loaded up the truck and they moved to Beverly Hills, that is, swimming pools, movie stars. The Beverly Hillbillies.
We got a right to pick a little fight bonanza. If anyone fights anyone of us, he's gonna fight with me. We're not going to settle the run bonanza. Any one of us that's got a little fuss, knows you can count on me. 1 for 4, 4 for 1, this we guarantee. We got a right to pick a little fight bonanza. If anyone fights anyone of us, he's gonna fight with me. Bonanza.
Lucy, I'm home. I love Lucy and she loves me. We're as happy as two can be. Sometimes we quarrel, but then how we love making up again. Lucy kisses like no one can. She's my missus and I'm her man. And life is heaven, you see. 'Cause I love Lucy, yes, I love Lucy, and Lucy loves me. Sunday,
Monday, happy day.
Tuesday,
Wednesday, happy day.
Thursday,
Friday, happy day.
Saturday, what a day, rockin' all week with you. These days are all shown to me. Those happy days. These days are all happy and free. Those happy.
Hello, sunshine. Goodbye, rain.
She's wearing my school ring on her chain.
She's my steady.
I'm her man.
I'm gonna love her all I can. These days are all
shown to me. Those happy days.
These days are all
happy and free. Those happy days.
These happy days are yours and mine. These happy days are yours and mine. Happy days, my happy day.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are Just Us Four. That is if you like us. If you don't like us, the name of our group is ABBA. Okay, so it's just been an honor being here. Even in a short time, we just thank you, Supervisor Spiegel, for having us, and Amber for all your hard work. Thank you for bringing us and this great moment. And so this last song, before we go, we leave you with, is kind of probably the most recognizable song in the world. It features some great costume. Oh, there it is. Some great costuming. Some wonderful choreography and beautiful, and I mean beautiful, 3.5 part harmony. 3.5, she kind of explodes. Anyway.
Excuses you are.
Goes off from you. Okay, here we go. See if you recognize it. And thanks again for having us, and have a great day.
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I wanna be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes, are longing to stray and step around the heart of it. New York, New York. I wanna wake
Absolutely amazing. Wow.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
God bless you all.
Yeah, you're
Just
great.
us four. Amazing. Let's give it up for them one more time. That is beautiful.
We're honored to be part of it. Thank you so much.
Next, we'd like to pay attention to the video screen, and we will have Hugo's Bustamontes from the city of Jurupa Valley. If we'd go ahead and roll that video.
Good afternoon, folks. My name is Hugo Bustamante. It's a pleasure to be here and to speak with you. I am currently a resident of the city of Jurupa Valley. Currently, it is with the city of Jurupa Valley. Their traffic and safety committee and also their public planning commission that they have. It is something that is engaging and significant and important, something that I feel every citizen should engage in to help their community. And Jurupa Valley being a fairly new city, it is institutionalized and magnificent to be a part of it. Each and every one of us internally should have that idea, that passion, pursuit of that civic desire to simply help out. It is not just in and of ourselves, we also must understand and comprehend that we are a community, and as a community we are one group of people that work together, and we begin it by the Constitution, as our founding fathers have established this, as the state does, and as our local communities also establish this. It's a place to live, it's a place to enjoy, and it's a place to make it a more reliable place to reside. Personally, it's just the peace and comfort and joy and pleasure of doing my duty and my enjoyment of seeing the improvements that can be established and seeing new ideas that are obviously constitutional and lawful and establish and make a fine and safe community for everybody to reside in, to raise your families. I've met every president from Richard Nixon all the way to Obama, and you get to see who these people really are. And most of them are very, very good at what they do, but you can see that we are people and we have a title. And if you're going to receive that title, use that title professionally, accurately, honestly, and going after establishing a sound environment for all people to reside. And that's precisely what we'd like to see in the future for anybody that's entertaining the thought of engaging in such activities of assisting the government. But always remember, you do it because you want to help out and that personal desire and drive to produce something that is really sincere and honest in public safety.
Amazing words there, words of wisdom. Hugo, absolutely amazing. We'd like to welcome Councilmember Leslie Altamirano to please come up along with Hugo. Please, let's give them a round of applause. Get on your feet. A man of integrity, a man that makes it happen. And the paparazzi goes wild. Is Jurupa Valley in the house? While they're taking the pictures, I just wanted to let you know there's some goodie bags and stuff for all the honorees. And after we're done, as we close it out, we're going to ask all the honorees to come up and we'll get one group photo. Then we'd like to invite all the elected officials to join in and also the representatives of the elected officials. And that'll be at the end. Thank you. Let's give it up one more time. Thank you so much, Hugo. Congratulations. Amazing stuff. Our next honoree is from the city of Lake Elsinore. We'll watch the video on Joyce.
I'm Joyce Hohenadel, and I'm from the city of Lake Elsinore. I'm involved with the Lake Elsinore Historical Society, with Daughters of the American Revolution. I teach line dancing at the Elks Lodge in Lake Elsinore, Wildemar. And I'm also on the Riverside County Historical Commission. I love the city of Lake Elsinore, and the reason I volunteer is because of making sure that what we have in Lake Elsinore is preserved and that people coming to Lake Elsinore appreciate what we have here. We have the beautiful mountains, hills, lake. We have many organizations in Lake Elsinore that support nonprofits and people in Lake Elsinore. I volunteer because I want to be involved with the community. I like helping people, and I also like helping the city itself. And the way I do it is by trying to preserve what we have here. I was also on a historic preservation ad hoc committee where we worked on an ordinance to preserve what we have here in Lake Elsinore. So it's many things and many projects that we are working on here to better our community and the city as a whole. I joined the United States Navy Reserve and served in the reserve for 28 and a half years, and also was called back to active duty after 9/11. So I guess I was always volunteering for something. I hope everyone feels that they're leaving something better when they leave this earth, and they have a legacy that they're proud of to leave to the next generations. We're trying to encourage people to join the Lake Elsinore Historical Society. The society gives tours to Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, to the youth to realize that history is fun. I thoroughly enjoy what I do and the legacy that I'm leaving behind. Someone else told me that I was getting this award, and I had no idea that I was getting this award. So I really thank Natasha Johnson and the City Council members for remembering me and appreciating the few little things that I've done for the city.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring up Joyce, as well as let's bring up the Honorable Mayor of the City of Lake Elsinore, Natasha Johnson. She didn't share half the stuff that she's done. I read some other bios on her. Please go ahead and get ready for photos. Your fan base is ready for you. Is the Lake Elsinore in the house? You guys got your photos? Anyone else? We're still taking? We're good? Thank you. Thank you. Our next honoree couldn't physically be here today, but we're going to watch a short little video from the city of Norco, and that is Samia Yosef. While that's playing, I'm going to just read a couple of things so that you can know that she started with the City of Norco Volunteer since 2014. She's served over 2,110 hours, and there is so much about what she has done. She's an amazing individual. Unfortunately, scheduling could not allow her to be here today, but we are honored to be able to have the mayor for the City of Norco, Mayor Grunmeyer, along with the Mayor Pro Tem, Kevin Bash, who will be accepting on their behalf. And it's you. We don't need Kevin Bash. We've got the mayor here, so. You betcha. And the mayor also works for the school district, and she's the one that coordinated those beautiful flowers that are on your table, so thank you. So the final, oh, by the way, as you're doing hashtags and posting, our hashtag is Senior Legacy Awards, all one word. Okay, so when you post anything, please do that. That would be great. Our final award, but by all means not the last and not in any particular order, except we went alphabetical by community. This represents Temescal Valley, part of Riverside County. If we'd go ahead and roll the video.
Hi, I'm Janley Watson, and I live in Temescal Valley. I'm quite active with two groups in Temescal Valley, both of which I have been involved in for quite a while. The first is We Are Temescal Valley. I was one of the founders 13 years ago of this citizens group, and the other one is the Temescal Heritage Foundation, which is a historical group. Temescal Valley has an unbelievable history. We celebrated our bicentennial in 2018. The group We Are Temescal Valley actually operates with 7 committees. We have development, transportation, education, public safety, beautification, identity, which is extremely important to us, and my committee, communications. So I'm sort of the town choir, letting the 27,000 residents of Temescal Valley know what's going on in their neighborhoods. I don't look at it so much as a volunteer position as a necessity, something that somebody has to do, and I've got the experience, so why not me? I really feel it's important for us to give back and volunteer where we live, because you realize if all the volunteers in the country stop volunteering, the cost to the nation to provide that free service they were receiving, can't put a price on it. Volunteerism is priceless. I am so humbled by this recognition and this honor, and I want to thank Supervisor Karen Spiegel. I really don't think I'm worthy of the award, but thank you very much.
Amazing, amazing woman. As she comes up along with the supervisor, she has absolutely taken lemons and made lemonade out of it, because there were 3 youth that were tragically killed right off of Temescal Valley on that doorbell ring at the wrong house, and the guy chased them down and they were killed. She has set up scholarships honoring each one of those boys to be remembered. So bless you, bless you. So is Temescal Valley in the house? We are in Temescal Valley's house. I would joke and say that it would be, South Corona, but I don't want to get into the political. So we're just honored that you guys are part of our community, and we just cannot say enough kind words. So thank you, congratulations, congratulations. So I'm going to turn the mic over to our supervisor. She's going to close out this session today. I would like to just remind all the honorees to come up afterwards. We'll do a group photo. You guys can take all the pictures. Then we'll invite all the elected officials and the representatives from the electeds to come up. And then if any of you family members want to do like individual group photos with this beautiful backdrop, please wait around and we'll be glad to do it. The other thing that I just wanted to acknowledge again is all the sponsors. We couldn't have done this today without all of your financial support. So give it up for them. And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome County Supervisor Karen Spiegel.
I think each and every honoree had that same feeling that Janley said, I don't feel I'm worthy. But that's why you were chosen. You were chosen by those that know you and realize that each and every one of you are role models for all of us to follow and look up to and tell us to get off our rear ends and do some more in our communities. I just want to thank all of you for being here. I look forward to next year. They always say bigger and better. And again, I'm asking each community to step up. We're going to look at one community that wants to host so we can move it around this year because it's first. That's why we are here in Temescal Valley, because that's the county award. And on your way out, as it was said before, we have cupcakes for you. You have your cookies in front of you. Some of us ate them already. Those of you who didn't, take those as well as the cupcakes. Have a wonderful day, and please contact our office for any questions, suggestions, anything that you need. Take care.
Thank you all.